Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel FoodTech Online. So today will be our second class on important topics related to all types of FSSA examination. आज हम लोग mainly focus करेंगे Food Safety and Standard Act 2006 के questions के ऊपर. So start करने से पहले एक और information, फुडटेक ऑनलाइन का ऐप प्ले स्टोर में लॉन्च हो चुका है. अगर आपने अभी तक उसे इंस्टॉल नहीं किया है तो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक दी गई है, आप वहां से इसे इंस्टॉल कर लीजिए. इस ऐप का बेनिफिट ये रहेगा कि अगर आप कोई भी एग्जाम जैसे फूड रिलेटेड एग्जाम, फूड सेफ्टी ऑफिसर, फूड कॉरपोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, सेंट्रल फूड सेफ्टी ऑफिसर, गेट, एक्सी एक्सएल जैसे एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं तो उसमें बहुत सारे सब्जेक्ट्स आते हैं, जैसे फूड केमिस्ट्री आता है, फूड प्रोसेसिंग आता है. तो इसके सब टॉपिक्स जैसे माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ, फूड स्पॉइलेज जैसे एक सब टॉपिक्स के इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस दिए गए हैं, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस हैं. तो आप इसे इंस्टॉल कीजिए और अपनी प्रिपरेशन को बूस्ट कर सकते हैं. सो स्टार्ट करने से पहले प्लीज ट्राई टू पॉज द वीडियो, रीड द क्वेश्चन बाय योर ओन, ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट बाय योर ओन, और उसके बाद एट द एंड प्लीज डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू कमेंट डाउन योर स्कोर आउट ऑफ 25. So let's begin. First question. Food Safety and Standard Act 2006 contains how many numbers of chapter? So Food Safety and Standard Act 2006 क्या है? ये एक एक्ट है जो कंसोलिडेट करता है other laws that are related to foods and food related incidents जो establish किया गया था Food Safety and Standard Authority of India for laying down science-based standards of articles of food to regulate manufacturing, storage, distribution. तो इन सबको रेगुलेट करने के लिए एक फूड सेफ्टी एंड स्टैंडर्ड एक्ट बनाया गया था. और ये एक्ट कब बनाया गया था? 2006 को. तो इस एक्ट में देयर आर 12 चैप्टर्स एंड 101 सेक्शंस. ओके, तो करेक्ट आंसर होगा ऑप्शन नंबर डी, 12. Next question. Wait, let me first take out the pen. Food Safety and Standard Act 2006 contains how many numbers of section? अभी हमने डिस्कस किया, it contains 101 sections. Option number B. Next question number 3. According to FSSA, Food Safety and Standard Act, what means a scientifically based process consisting of following steps: hazard identification, hazard characterization, exposure assessment and risk characterization? Option A, risk assessment. Option B, risk. Option C, risk analysis. Option D, risk communication. So the correct answer is risk assessment. सो रिस्क एनालिसिस आपको ये FSSA एक्ट 2006 के फर्स्ट सेक्शन, दैट इज फर्स्ट चैप्टर में आपको डेफिनेशंस मिलेंगी. एंड आई थिंक दैट चैप्टर इज टू इम्पॉर्टेंट, सो प्लीज गो थ्रू दोज डेफिनेशंस थॉरोली. सो एक्चुअली रिस्क एनालिसिस के 3 कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं, that are risk assessment, risk management and risk communication. So risk assessment actually means a scientifically based process which consists of hazard identification, hazard characterization, exposure assessment, risk characterization. So option A हमारा सही रहेगा. Next, according to FSSA Act, what means the interactive exchange of information and opinion throughout the risk analysis process concerning risks, risk-related factor, risk perceptions among risk assessors, risk managers, consumers, industry and academic community, and other interested parties, including the explanation of risk and assessment finding the basis of risk management decision. So actually ये इंटरेक्शन और जब एक्सचेंज की बातें आती है इंफॉर्मेशन की, दैट मीन्स इट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट रिस्क कम्युनिकेशन. सो ऑप्शन नंबर डी विल बी द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. Next, according to FSSA, what means the process distinct from risk assessment of evaluating policy alternatives in consultation with all interested parties, considering risk assessments and other factors relevant for the protection of health of consumers, for promotion of fair trade practices if needed, selecting appropriate preventions and control options. So when it's when जब ये बात करता है risk assessments, that is, so wait, let me take out the pen. जब ये कुछ भी which are relevant for the protection of human health, consumers, for fair trade practices, इसकी बातें करता है फॉर कंट्रोलिंग द पॉइंट्स, जो भी कॉन्ट्रवेंशंस हो रहे हैं उसको स्टॉप करने के लिए, दैट मीन्स दे आर मैनेजिंग ऑल द थिंग्स, दैट मीन्स द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी रिस्क मैनेजमेंट. Next question, number 6. According to FSSA Act, what means any specified substance in food resulting from the use of pesticides and includes any derivatives of pesticides such as conversion factors, metabolites, reaction products, impurities considered to be toxicological significance, and also includes such from residues coming into food from environment. Option, residues of veterinary drugs. Option B, insecticide residues. Option C, pesticide residues. Option D, toxicological residues. So actually in chapter 4 of FSSA Act 2006, that is general provision as to article of food section, so section 21 में, that is pesticides, veterinary drug residues, antibiotics residues, microbiological counts, तो इस टॉपिक इस सेक्शन 21 के अंडर पेस्टिसाइड रेसिड्यूज की डेफिनेशन क्या बोली गई है कि एनी स्पेसिफाइड सब्सटेंस इन फूड रिजल्टिंग फ्रॉम द यूज ऑफ पेस्टिसाइड्स. सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर सी. कुछ भी फूड प्रोडक्ट जिसमें पेस्टिसाइड का यूज किया गया है विच इंक्लूड्स पेस्टिसाइड्स और इट्स डेरिवेटिव फॉर कन्वर्शन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स, metabolites, reaction products, impurities considered to be toxicological effect. Okay, so next question, number 7. According to FSSA, what includes the parent compound of their metabolites or both in any edible portion of any animal product and include residues of associated impurities of veterinary drug concerned? So again, chapter 4, that is general provisions as to article of food, that is under section 21, pesticides, veterinary drug residues, antibiotic residues और microbiological counts. इसके अंडर residues of veterinary drug को कैसे define किया है, that it includes parent compounds from their metabolites or both in edible form portion of any animal product which includes residues associated impurities of veterinary drug concerned. तो आपको यही पॉइंट में ही इसका ऑप्शन आंसर आपको मिल जाना चाहिए था. ओके, नेक्स्ट सेक्शन 97 of FSSA Act 2006 deals with option A, reward by state government. Option B, recovery of penalty. Option C, reveal and savings. Option D, power to remove difficulties. So under chapter 12, that is miscellaneous, so reward by state government, तो ये किस सेक्शन के अंडर पड़ता है, ये सेक्शन 95 के अंडर पड़ता है. ऑप्शन बी, recovery of penalty, this is under section number 96. Repeal and savings, so correct option will be section number 97, that is repeal and savings. Option number D, it's under section number 101, that is last section, power to remove difficulties. Next, question number 9. According to FSSA, what means food products that have been produced in accordance with specified organic production standards? So ऑप्शन, पहले ऑप्शन देख लेते हैं. ऑप्शन ए, प्रोप्राइटरी फूड. ऑप्शन बी, नॉवल फूड. ऑप्शन सी, ऑर्गेनिक फूड. ऑप्शन डी, बोथ बी एंड सी. So in chapter 4, that is general provisions as to article of food, section 22 के अंडर ये बताया गया है that is generally modified food, that is GMO, organic food, functional foods या proprietary foods. सो इसमें ऑर्गेनिक फूड को डिफाइन किया गया है, फूड प्रोडक्ट्स दैट हैव बीन प्रोड्यूस्ड इन अकॉर्डेंस विद स्पेसिफाइड ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट स्टैंडर्ड्स, मतलब ऑर्गेनिक फूड के जो स्पेसिफाइड स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं उससे ये ऑर्गेनिक फूड्स को प्रिपेयर किया गया है. ओके, एंड प्रोप्रिएटरी एंड नोवेल फूड्स को क्या बोला गया है, डिफाइन किया गया है कि these food products, that means proprietary and novel foods, their standards have not been mentioned in the act, मतलब इनके standards act में mention नहीं किए गए हैं, but हम इसे unsafe भी नहीं कह सकते हैं क्योंकि जो ingredients और जो food products से इन लोग बने हैं उसका कोई भी उसमें कोई भी prohibitions नहीं है उस ingredients के. तो इसको हम लोग एक अलग कैटेगरी में रखते हैं, दैट इज प्रोप्रिएटरी फूड और नॉवेल फूड. सो प्रोप्रिएटरी फूड एंड नॉवेल फूड्स मींस एनी आर्टिकल ऑफ फूड फॉर विच स्टैंडर्ड्स हैव नॉट बीन स्पेसिफाइड बट इट इज आल्सो नॉट अनसेफ. ओके, provided that such food does not contain any of the food and food ingredients prohibited under this act and regulations made thereunder. So this is what it was defined in the act. Next question, question number 10. IFS quick access is a system developed by FSSAI, option B WHO, option D FAO, option C D UNO. So the correct answer is option number A FSSAI. IFS quick access, it stands for Indian Food Standards Quick Access. Okay, now इसका क्या काम रहता है, it facilitates the users for accessing quick access informations regarding product specific quality standards, metal contaminants, pesticide residues, microbiological contaminants and so on. Whereas WHO का main objective क्या है, it's responsible for directing and coordinating health, human health, and FAO, it stands for Food and Agricultural Organization, and its primary objective is to help eliminate the hunger, food insecurity and malnutrition. Whereas UNO, it stands for United Nations Organization, so its main aim is to maintain peace and security protections to human rights. Next, so our correct option will be option number A FSSAI. Next, question number 11. According to FSSA, what is the relation to any article of food means the probability of an adverse effect on the health of consumers, that is the risk. Risk is in relation to any article of food. It means the probability of an adverse effect on the health of consumers of such food and severity to that effect consequential to the food hazards. Next, according to FSSA, what in relation to any food article means a process consisting of 3 components. So हमने कुछ slides पहले ही देखा था. So what it consists of 3 components, that is risk analysis. It consists of 3 components. Those are risk assessment, risk management and risk communication. Question number 13. According to FSSA, who shall not be below the rank of a subdivisional officer to be in charge of food safety administration in such area as may be specified by regulations. So option A food safety officer, option B designated officer, option C assistant commissioner, option D commissioner. Correct answer will be option number B, that is designated officer. So designated officer, that means in act chapter number 7, that is enforcement of act under section 36 of designated officer, ये define किया गया है कि that the designated officer should not have the rank below the sub divisional officer. Even designated officers वो each districts के होते हैं and they have the power to issue or to cancel any license. Even they prohibit the sale of any article of food, or they receive the reports, samples of reports which are being analyzed. Even they recommend the commissioner of food safety for the state food safety officers. They maintain the records, inspect and investigate on any other complaints. Designated officers. Next, food, question number 14. Food analyst, after receiving the sample from food safety officer, shall analyze the sample and send the analysis report mentioning methods of sampling and analysis within how many days to designated officer with a company to commissioner of food safety. इसमें बोला गया है कि फूड एनालिस्ट के पास जो सैंपल्स आए जाते हैं टेस्ट करने के लिए, जो फूड सेफ्टी ऑफिसर देता है, within the 14 working days उन लोगों को इसका रिपोर्ट जनरेट करके, they generate the 4 copies of report and they share it with the analysis and the methods to the designated officer. They within 14 working days. Number 415, according to FSSA, who shall be responsible for inspection of food business, drawing samples and sending them to food analyst for analysis. Just now we discussed food analysts के पास sample food safety officers लाकर देते हैं. So the correct options will be food safety officers. They send the samples to the food analyst for analysis of the foods in which they find any contraventions or any other market issues or any other consumers who feels like that the product is somewhere not suitable. So they provide these samples to the food analysts, the food safety officers. They provide them to the food analysts, and the analysts, they analyze it, and within the 14 working days they have to give the reports to the designated officers. Next question. NABL, it stands for, NABL's option number A, National Analytical Board for Laboratories. Option B, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Certification of Laboratories. Option C, National Analytical Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. Option number D, National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. So the correct option will be option number D, that is National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration of Laboratories. So NABL, it is a government based association जो क्या ऑफर करती है, हाई क्वालिटी टेस्टिंग एंड कैलिब्रेशन एक्टिविटीज. सो NABL का मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव रहता है, इट प्रोवाइड्स अ थर्ड पार्टी असेसमेंट ऑफ क्वालिटी एंड टेक्निकल कॉम्पिटेंस ऑफ टेस्टिंग एंड कैलिब्रेशन लैबोरेटरीज. सो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ऑथराइज्ड करती है NABL एज द एक्रेडिटेशन बोर्ड फॉर टेस्टिंग एंड कैलिब्रेशन लैबोरेटरीज. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 17. According to FSSA, food safety audit and checking compliance with food safety management systems required under this act and regulations can be done by option A, FSSAI authority only, accreditation board own body only, certification bodies only, any organizations recognized by the authority. Correct option will be any organization authorized by the authority. Next. So question number 18. Any samples taken by food safety officers should be divided into how many parts? So it should be divided into 4 parts. 1 part will be sent to the food analyst for analysis purpose, 2 to the designated officer, and 1 will be preserved for the referral laboratories in any cases. Next. According to FSSA, food analyst should cause to be analyzed the samples and shall send the 4 copies of report to So in few slides back we have discussed. So they send the copies, 4 copies of reports to the designated officer. Option number A, food safety officer. Option B, designated officer. Option C, commissioner. Option D, FSSAI. Correct answer will be designated officer. Question number 20. According to FSSA, appeal against the report and food analyst shall lie before the option A, food safety officer, option B, designated officer, option C, commissioner, option D, FSSAI. Correct answer will be designated officer. So the report should be given to the designated officer. According to FSSA, food safety officer should retain how many parts of sample with him? Option A 0, B 1, 2C, 3D. So according to FSSA, food safety officer should retain, actually food safety officer, they take 4 samples from the market. 1, they will send it to the food analyst. 2, to the safe custody to the designated officer, and 1 will be remain for the referral laboratories in any case. So the correct option will be 0, because with them they do not have any samples, so they are giving it to the designated officers. Next, question number 22. If the test reports for the sample of analysis are found to be at variance, then designated officer shall send one part of sample to option A, FSSAI, options B, central laboratory, option C, referral laboratory, option D, food analyst. So जो FBOs हैं, they do not, they think that the tests reports which have been generated by the food analyst, they are not satisfied with those reports, so they can apply it to the referral laboratories. So the samples which are been preserved, so they will send those samples to the referral laboratories for the analysis. So the correct option will be option number C, referral laboratories. Question number 23. According to FSSA, the penalty for selling not food not of the nature or say substance or quality demanded shall not exceed option A 2 lakh rupees, B 5 lakh rupees, C 3 lakh rupees, D 10 lakh rupees. So in chapter number 9, that is offenses and penalty, उसमें section number 50 में बोला गया है penalty for selling food not of the nature or substance और क्वालिटी डिमांडेड मीन्स जो क्वालिटी है वो उस क्वालिटी पे उस फूड प्रोडक्ट को शेयर नहीं किया जा रहा है मार्केट पे, सो दे कैन बी पेनलाइज्ड फॉर दिस. सो इट्स नॉट above 5 lakh rupees. So penalty will be not above 5 lakh rupees. Next, according to FSSA, food safety officer should retain how many parts of sample with him? So this is the continuation. So the correct option will be 0. Actually ये question 2 बार repeat हो गया है. Next, 25. According to FSSA, any person who, whether by himself or by any other person on his behalf, manufactures or sell or stores or sells or distribute, import any article of food or human consumption which is substandard shall be liable to a penalty which may extend to. So again, chapter 9 offenses and penalties under section 51 penalty for substandard food. So they are being penalized for rupees 5 lakh rupees. Okay, next. Okay, with this we have completed our 25 questions. So please do not forget to write your scores out of 25. And even आप हमें social media link, other social media links पे join कर सकते हैं. That is Instagram, Telegram, YouTube channel. You can like, share and comment. Even you can subscribe our channel for the latest updates. हमारे फूडटेक ऑनलाइन के ऐप को आप इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं. लिंक्डइन पेज है हमारा, उसको आप फॉलो करिए. इवन हमारे यूट्यूब में एक ग्रुप है, उसे भी आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं फॉर ऑल द लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स. सो टिल देन, थैंक यू.